also going to change the way that Republicans behave in the future, because now you see that it's not just lip service. That, it's not like, oh, I paid lip service, but I don't know what to do, man. We got into office and I can't do anything. Palms up. I'm sorry. And everything's the same as it always has been. Donald Trump has demonstrated that the president has significant authority to make changes in, at the very least, the executive branch. And the executive branch is where a massive portion of the bureaucracy is. All of the cabinet has the lion's share of all the bureaucracy is the executive branch. Yeah. So Donald Trump has demonstrated that the president had, I forget the exact phrase, but Lincoln said something like, I'm the president and I'm clothed with enormous power, or something like that. And it's true. The president has a lot of power. And I think that we're going to see the Supreme Court actually rule on that, because there's people that are taking the firings and stuff to, they're trying to use the courts to prevent the president. And that's exactly what needs to happen. These things need to get in front of the Supreme Court. And I think that it's highly likely that the Supreme Court is going to say, no, in Article 2, the powers that are vested in the president are not vested in a bureaucracy. The president has the ultimate authority to fire people. If you don't like that, that is too bad. You can work to change the Constitution, get out there and get an amendment, but until you do that, the president has the authority to fire people. The executive, the office of the executive, actually must do what the president says.
Look at how the AP ends the article. The federal tax collector employs roughly 90,000 workers total across the United States, according to the latest IRS data. People of color make up 56% of the IRS workforce, and women represent 65%. Okay, so what I'm going to say right now is DEI has failed.
Fire them.
When you are not reaching parity, that's what they say. The woke say the percentage in a workforce should represent the percentage in the community.
Right.
So if 56% are people of color, that would indicate racism, and if 65% are women, sexism.
Exactly.
So apparently the DEI has not been working.
Also, I want to know, why don't we have DEI for dirty, dangerous, and difficult stuff? Like, why isn't anybody fighting for equality in trash collection or sewer treatment, or the guys that have to do the power line stuff?
I want women cleaning sewers.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
we need blue collar women.
Women of color need to be out there.
We need to get women of color cleaning sewers.
Exactly.
And working on oil
equality
rigs.
Because we love them.
It is so frustrating. That's a great point.
I mean, those jobs pay well.
They do.
I'm totally happy. It's in all seriousness.
A longshore woman, forget about it.
If there is a woman of color who wants to work on an oil rig and make $120K a year in a dangerous job, and she can do it, let's get that going. Yeah. Those jobs should be available, but for some reason, we're not seeing the interest. Why is that? Is it because we're not adequately advocating for these women to go work these dangerous jobs?
Because they lie and they're preaching and they're just all their words are fake and empty.
Everybody knows why. It's because these jobs are hard and dangerous.
Exactly.
And it's because those people don't. No one wants to go and do the hard, dangerous jobs.
Right.
They want to get the cushy, easy jobs, and they want to sit there and complain and tell you that you're a bad person because they didn't get them. It is exhausting.
They call this air conditioner feminism.
Yes.
That's what I heard.
Fair.
Yeah, the idea, I can't remember who coined the phrase. The idea was women are fighting for jobs where they get to be in air-conditioned, comfortable environments.
Yes.
And they never are fighting for working on oil rigs or in sewers.
And then they're going to bitch because you put the air conditioning on too high.
Yeah.
And that's the crazy thing, because
That's true.
You're right.
It's
too cold in here.
But the reason why it's cold is not because people hate women. It's because men can't take their clothes off.
Yeah.
So if it's hot in an office, guys in suits are all drenched in sweat. So they say, we got to lower the temperature. And then women are like, but I'm cold, so put a sweater on. Yeah. And then they're like, that's not fair. Why should we have to do that? Because men can't take their clothes off.
You ever have to be in an office for some reason? You're like in HR or something, and the woman there has a space heater under her desk and a space heater on top of her desk, and they have blankets.
Yeah, they
I
love
go into my doctor's office, and the office ladies have blankets. I'm like, you're bringing your blankie to work now?
I'm fine with it. I mean, the space heaters are expensive, right?
Yeah.
But I'm fine with a woman having a sweater or a blanket. I'm not okay with...
Sweater, sure. Maybe just dress yourself.
I think blanket's fine. Like, if the office is cold, it makes more sense that a woman puts a blanket on than all of the men have to strip down to their shorts.
Agreed.
That's insane. It's like one woman puts one blanket on, or 30 guys take off all their clothes. You can have the blanket.
Personally, I want them uncomfortable.
I'm sure you do, but I think this is great in the aspect of the fact that Republicans aren't sitting on their hands right now. They're known for writing strong worded letters and sitting on their hands, and now they're just going to go ahead. Doge is going to fire half of or at least let them go.
Thanks for checking out this clip from Timcast IRL. Make sure to watch the show live Monday through Friday at 8 p.m. Subscribe to this channel, and we will see you all there.